In discussions like this concerning the contemporary effect of colonization in Africa, what the craziest part is when you see your fellow black man, your fellow African, which is probably going through the same struggle, the same suffering, that colonization has caused in Africa in this recent time. You see them supporting the cause or supporting the justification of the Europeans for colonizing Africa. It's really crazy. You know why? Okay, before I go on, I urge you guys who don't know why I'm making this video to go, click on the comments, watch the video under which this comment was made. So, in the video, you have this woman who is, trying to justify her ancestors' colonization of African continent. She's saying that um, colonialism had this positive side and negative side, that it wasn't all that bad. And she said the positive side, one of which she mentioned education. Excuse me, he said they brought education to Africa. What do you mean by education? As a matter of fact, as at that time, Africa was already developing on its own. Africa was in the process of development. You know, there were different empires. Africa was, filled of different, distinct, cultures, different kingdoms, which interacted with one another in different ways. You see empires like the Oyo Empire, the Ghana Empire, the Buganda Kingdom. There are several, there are many, I can't even mention all. So these different distinct cultures were developing on their own. People, the African people, were in charge of their resources, in charge of their natural environment. They lived, as at that time, there was more peace, there was more coexistence. And that time, you know, before you could see any occurrence of, war or conflict, it will be caused by land, probably when they are dragging land or something like that. Then you see the Europeans coming to put all these distinct people, these distinct people with distinct cultures together, put them under one name, under one nation for the sole purpose of exploiting them economically. You understand? Imagine putting empires that, people who were distant, people who were growing by themselves, people who only interacted through trade or warfare, putting them together. You feel